Hello everybody, and welcome back to Fichtelberg multiplayer. We are going straight ahead. Chris is already jumping in a tractor and he's preparing to pick up the baler. The baler's just here in the shed. I'm just letting him know in the chat. What we're going to do today is we are going to collect all the straw swaths from harvesting on field 18. Just letting him know now. Oh, it's not field 19. It's field 18. Sorry. And he will start making the bales. And I'm jumping into the Mercedes, the MB track. And I will be getting the bale collector trailer, the Arcusin. And I will be collecting the bales. Oh, something wonky is going on with steering. I don't know what this is about. It's very sensitive. Probably overcorrecting as well. But this is weird. I'm using keyboard steering. Should actually be using my steering wheel, but hey ho. So let's pick up the Arcusin. Back her up. Gotta love this sound of this MB track. It's a really nice tractor as well. That should do it. Just hook it up for now. I'm not connecting the PTO shaft. I'm not really sure if I'm going to use, if this tractor is powerful enough to pull it up the hills on field 18. There's a gentle slope. So I'll probably be using the glass tractor that's already standing there in the field. Just make the turn. So let's get to the field. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm not sure if this is a mod issue or a tractor issue. Oh, getting a text message. There. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I should really stop for a second. I'll just give her an answer back. Need to finish the baling, then we'll be in for dinner. So that's that. Oh, Chris is having an issue. Just told him he needed to connect the PTO shaft to the baler as well, as we have the manual attaching. And we used it before on this one. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Feels like I'm drunk and I don't even drink. Need to look into that. So there's Chris. He's already on the field. He's going to start baling. Right, let's turn it around. I think I'll give the glass tractor a try, see if it's just a tractor that's having issues, or if it's the mod. And as you can see, you have a pretty decent slope on the end of the field right there. So it's disconnected. Put you on the side. That should do. Nicely. Turn everything off. And let's jump into our glass tractor. Disconnect the seeder. Alright, start her up. Put the steering column back. Board computer and GPS are okay. Open the screen. Open the back window for some fresh air. And let's hook up to the air condition and start collecting some bales. So today's task, we will be baling everything. I will be parking the stacks of bales probably here next to the fence. I will pick those up later on. So let's hook up the trailer. And connect the PTO shaft. Right. Now we're ready to go. Let's catch up to Chris. And when we done that, I'll park the stack. I'll probably get 2-3 stacks. I think 2 stacks. I park them up, and we will collect them later on with the truck trailer. And then we will start cultivating. This will be a short episode. We spent almost, I think, 1.5 hours. Yeah, something like that. We do a recording of about 1 or 2 hours maybe, and I probably split it into 2 episodes. So let's get this bill. Whoa, 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 tree. Ooh, just in time. Make the turn? Yes, we can. So, next row. Well, Chris is making headway. Yep. To wait for the loader to turn down again. So let's turn it around. Really cool to see in the mirrors that you actually see the bale moving onto the bale trailer. So is that a full load? Yep. No, 2 more. So we need 2 more bales. That's 1. And there's number 2. So let's drop this load off. Bye bye, Chris. Speeding just in front of him. So let's back it up. Just park it up here. The tractor trailer can back up and pick them up. Fold it, back it up a little bit more. That's enough. Don't want everything to fall down into the river. And low, push, pull forward very gently. If you do that too abruptly, it might fall down. And let's get it ready for the next. So, there we go. First bales here. Chris missed some little bits. No, it's definitely a mod or something causing this issue. because this tractor is wonky as well, and I've seen Chris's tractor making strange moves as well. He's complaining too. I think there are two mods that are in the same category, doing with the steering on the keyboard. You've got the better steering mod and the lengthen mod. That's German for steering. And the last one is the good one. The first one is the one that's causing issues. I've had some issues with that before. I think I still have them both on, so maybe it's my own fault. Oh. Talking and driving, not a good thing. I've got crop construction on, so just messed up a little bit of my field, my harvest. As you can see, the class is already struggling, sometimes getting up to speed, so this would have been too heavy for the Mercedes. This trailer is pretty heavy as well. So we caught up to Chris. Really like playing together. It's very nice doing stuff together. And if you would like to join us on the multiplayer server, we've got a couple of slots left. If you are a Patreon supporter of me, you can join us on the multiplayer server. So there will be a card jumping up with a link to my Patreon, and it's also in the description as well. What was he doing right now? Oh, he's picking up the rest. Will it drop that bale? No, it's not enough. So we'll continue on and wait for him to pick up at the next row. Yeah, what I want to do in the future is I want to make my YouTube ad free. I'm not going to monetize on YouTube probably. I can do that if you guys support me on Patreon. Yeah, he's wonky as well. He's sitting right next to me. He's also complaining about the steering, so we'll have to check those mods. If you want to join us on the multiplayer server, oh, boink! I'm hitting the bale. It should collect it, yeah. If you want to join us on the multiplayer server, be aware that I have a lot of mods installed. 99% of them are all from the mod hub, so they're easy to find. I'm not going to post all the mods in a spreadsheet because, well, they're on the mod hub and you can find them down there. But I will post links to the mods that are not on the mod hub, so you can download them from my Google Drive folder. There will be a link where all these mods are in. I just told Chris he should turn on his 4-wheel drive on the tractor. Saw his rear wheel spinning. So we just need one more bale, then we're full. Watts to go, so probably half a load. So I'll pick these 2 loads up with the tractor trailer later on and sell these bales off. I will need to check at the cow farm later to see how many straw bales we have, but I think we've got a decent amount in their stored in there. Now just put it up a little bit. That looks better. So unfold it. That's it. Back her up gently. If you move it too close to the other stack, it will push it away. Unloading. So you hit and unload again. Pull forward gently. Yes, that's it. Fold it back. Let's see, do we need to plow? No, we don't. Okay, I'm going to set the other class tractor with the cultivator on a helper. Steering column back, start it up. It's all set. Put a helper on it so it can start cultivating. Just wait. Start off with some of the boring work. So put my GPS mod on. Back a little bit and do this little bit as well. I made a mistake somewhere in the beginning with plowing. So, hold on, just move this MB truck out of the way. Parked it too close to the side of the field. That's it. That's far enough. So let's get back into the tractor. The other thing you see popping up in the screen every time, I should really remap that key, is the group control key. So let's continue on. The helper is going to do the cultivating and we will pick up the rest of the bales. The group control is also a mod. You can group your units, tractors, everything. But it's mapped to my left control key. That's also a key used for some other things. So that's not very handy. So these last couple of bales. Looks like Chris is doing the last little bits. Just a little bit too fast. Let's pick up this last one. We'll pick it up later. He needs to go back up there as well. More. So we've got 6 bales, right? 7 bales right now. There's one more there. That's 8. Just get this out of the way for him. Bumped into it. Turn around. Has to be a mod he's really having the same issues as I have. So that's it. Let's see, will he pick up this last bit? He's backing up. Oh. No, I guess not. What's he going to do? Just tell him to, I will tell him to in chat to drop these bales. Probably have 2 more in there. Oh, he's already doing it. He's pushing it into me. 2 more bales. Let's pick these up. he's going back to the farm to wash the baler and put it away, park it up, and we can take these bales. 6, 8, 10 bales, nice. So we'll park these up next to the other stacks. And in case you're wondering, I'm doing most of my videos in English, but we are actually Dutch, so if you are Dutch, you want to join us on the multiplayer server, or German or any other language, we can do English and Dutch as well. German is not a problem either. So let's get this started here. Oh no, wait, no. Let's check at the cow farm first how many straw bales I do have stored up there, because we're getting more cows. Oh no, let's go through this side. Let's see how many bales we have. We've got enough straw, hay. Okay, I'm going to drop these bales off at the cow's shed. Chris obviously missed a turn. He bumped into a tree over there. So we'll dump these bales, then park the trailer up next to in this shed, and then we'll continue on with cultivating and seeding field 18 with oilseed radish. Fit it in. The trailer doesn't fit underneath the roof of this shed when it's lifted. It comes up pretty high. So let's put it forward a little bit and get it unfolded. Back it up a little bit. Oh, it's already stuck. Yeah. Unload it. We'll push it forward with the telehandler later on. So let's fold the trailer back up again. And push it back. That should do nicely. So let's get out. Disconnect the PTO first. It even says so. And then unhook the trailer, jump back in and get back to the field. And we'll hook this up to the seeder. Chris is still washing up. So we're back again. Let's move this in front of the seeder. Chris will pick up the cultivator in a moment. He will finish cultivating. Just a little bit more. Get out. Connect it. Get on. Really, it's a shame that the support isn't working that's on this trailer. I think that's an issue with a lot of in-game stuff from Giants, that they miss out a lot of little details which they could have easily fitted in. If modders can do this, if you can look at this tractor from Smetty, if you see what he has done, simple things with IC control, why didn't Giants do it? So we'll seed this little bit in with grass. I've done it a couple of times before, but every time I hit it with a cultivator, it takes the grass away as well, weirdly enough. So let's set it up for oilseed radish, line it up properly. Straighten it up a little bit. That should be. So turn my GPS on, auto width, and let's go. That is a very useful mod, GPS mod. Same for drive control and even courseplay is an awesome mod, but GPS is actually something that really exists and is used. Same goes for drive control. It has been around for a couple, at least I know FS15. I don't know if it was there in FS13. I can't remember really. Oh, it looks like the helper didn't finish up all the way to the end. So we'll have to do that manually to hop into the other tractor. And we'll take this, cultivate this a little bit as well. No Giants have to do. I'm a real FarmingSim fan. I've played 13, 15 and 17 for a lot of hours. Still have most hours in FS15 of any games, any of the games I played on Steam. But there are so many little things that Giants could have done to make it a little bit more realistic. Even though if you see how far it has come, I've seen Daggerwin's videos where he compared, recently compared FS09 to FS15 and 17. You see the big differences they have made, graphically wise, gameplay wise. Yes, it's awesome, but if you compare it to other games that have been developing and continuing on and moving on, you see the opportunities there are. It's a shame they didn't fix a couple of these, or didn't include a couple of these things into their own. So we'll leave the cultivator here. Chris will be taking over the second, so we can continue on with the seeding. Oops, didn't turn on GPS quite as I should, so it veered off to the right. Well, I'm very curious to see where they go with FS19. If they do include a lot of these things, if they really fix a lot of the issues, and I'm definitely going to buy it as soon as it's there. I will buy it and start playing it. making videos of it. So let's do this for a little bit. Chris will be continuing, so I'm going to cut this episode short. We will finish next time. We will continue with the seeding and cultivating, and then we will sell off some crops. If you like, subscribe, please follow, give me a like on the video, and let me know in the comments what you think and what you want to see, and we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.